Saturday morning. It's a Saturday weekend in the city of Lagos. And I'm saying a big welcome to all our viewers and viewers all over the world. Thank you for watching Flip TV. We are the best TV, online TV platform currently in Nigeria. Okay, we are moving over to our news headlines this morning. The newspapers, what does the newspapers have for us? We have the Saturday Tribune and also we have the Saturday Sun with us. What does the Saturday Tribune have for us? Above the masthead, FG devalues Naira to 411 Naira per dollars. FG devalues our Naira to 411 Naira per dollar. That means a dollar goes for 411 Naira official rates. Wow. Below the masthead we have Miyetti Allah blows hot. Fulani ready for Nigeria's breakup. Fulani ready for Nigeria's breakup. Says enough of hatred for us. They are free to go to wherever their land is. That is from Afenifere. They are free to go to wherever their land is. Okay. Lagos to ban Okada next week. Lagos State is set to ban Okada next week as police seize 480 guns from Okada riders. Wow, that is surprising. Police seize 480 guns from Okada riders. Bandits, terrorists use Okada. Lagos wants to be safe from the Lagos State government. They are saying that bandits and terrorists use Okada in Lagos State and they want Lagos to be safe. I murdered Akwa Ibom job seeker with voltage stabilizer. That is from the suspect that murdered a job seeker in Akwa Ibom State. He said he murdered Akwa Ibom job seeker with voltage stabilizer. Confesses to raping 6 other ladies. Victims buried in her village amid tears. Now, Oyo community asked Buhari to probe killings by custom officer. Okay, let's move over to the Saturday Sun. What does the Saturday Sun have for us this morning? 65 million fraud. Buhari's son-in-law declared wanted. $65 million fraud. Buhari's son-in-law declared wanted. Now, below the masthead, we have the main headline. How will enforce open grazing ban from the southern governors? How we will enforce open grazing ban from the southern governors. Why I murdered Akwa Ibom job seeker? We have read that the Tribune. Now over to IPOB. Panic in southeast, south over military clampdown. Panic in southeast, south over military clampdown. I saw a battalion of soldiers roaming the streets of Imo State yesterday. Panic in southeast, over southeast, south over military clampdown. Residents, journalists, newspaper vendors live in fear. Residents, journalists, newspaper vendors live in fear. Move may lead to anarchy, Ohaneze others warn. They are always warning, but move may lead to anarchy, Ohaneze others warn. From Chekwas Okori, APC chieftain, saying Nigeria may not survive coming explosion. Okay, that is it for it this morning. Let's move back to our reviewers this morning. I have with me MC Grammar.
All right. Yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nigerians and diaspora. Good morning, Nigerians. I think I want to start up today's topic by just dropping this little statement of mine. First of all, sorry, I just want to come to the MD of your company. The other day, they gave me a package. He sent some package to us. And I want to say this. I want to use this platform to say, I want to use this platform to say thank you for that package. I will tell you why I have to say thank you in my own way, because, if you were to be running a company like this, you will understand that this is a platform. You are using this platform to promote those people. But for him to say, okay, I want to remember those people, I think it's okay. But I want to say this, big boss, please do it often. We appreciate it. Honestly, the one you did, we are still appreciating it. We love it if you can do it often. All right. Yes.
Set to ban Okada riders, saying that they are bandits. They are using it for banditry and terrorism.
Let me just put it this way. Government is saying they want to ban Okada. But I want to ask you a question. How many times have you government banned Okada in Lagos State? That's the first question. I don't know. Lagos State is so confused. I don't understand. The government is even so confused. According to my record, this is almost 3 or 4 times you have banned Okada in Lagos State. And what happens? Next minute, they return again. You do eye as if you do not see. Now, I want to tell you something. Is banning Okada the main thing in Nigeria? Government are so stupid though. Let me tell you something. Now you said something that the people use Okada for banditry aspects. Now I want to tell you, we have kidnappers. Can't you go after the kidnappers? Don't you have equipment or what? I don't understand how you think. Is banning Okada the next thing you are supposed to do? Haven't you ever thought that if you ban Okada, you are trying to remove food from many of the masses? Why is government thinking this way? They don't even. Listen, let me tell you some. Whether Northern or this thing, in this case, I am not going to be against Northern whatever. Right now, I don't think banning Okada is the next thing Nigerian government should do. Lagos State government should not think of banning Okada. Why should they ban Okada? Are they stupid? Are they mad? Why we have people in Lagos State that are doing so many numerous jobs? Armed robbers, do they use Okada? Is that anything wrong with you? Does armed robbers use Okada? Can't you go after these people? Now, the means of livelihood for Nigerians, majority of Nigerians, you say you want to remove it from them. I don't support that. That is evil as far as I'm concerned. What has Okada got to do in this? Now let me tell you something. Foolish governments, let me tell you. If you think you want to do so many things in this country, or you want to do something in Lagos State, first of all, ban people selling gun. That is it. Ban people selling gun. Don't sell gun again. Simple. Because this gun they are selling is what is causing mayhem in our country. All the old people you gave license to be selling gun, let us stop it. If we don't want to comb crime, if we don't want to fight crime, then let's start from those people supplying the gun. Without gun, will anybody operate? No way. Nobody will operate. So let's start this way. All those people you gave license to sell gun, stop. Let them stop selling gun. Finish. And then let's take it from there. But you coming out to say you want to ban Okada, what has an Okada person done to you? An Okada person is just an innocent man. He's just an innocent man. Do you know, I know of a man who is every day he makes nothing less than 5,000 in Okada. Now, you say you want to ban Okada because of the people that use it for evil deeds. Then you, a government, must have problem. Do you understand me? You must have problem. You want to ban Okada because of people that use it for evil deeds. You are not even considering people that do not use it for evil deeds. So definitely, why should you ban Okada? Is banning Okada the next thing? Why is it that in this country you are always after the poor masses? Why? Why you not always against the rich? Why did you not say, okay, I want to ban the rich from using fleet of cars? Yes, because this fleet of cars is something that is causing crime in the society. You people are mad. Can't you sit down to say, okay, let me ban rich people from using fleet of cars? Can't you create a law to say, okay, fine, I just want anybody using a car not to use more than 2? When it comes to rich people, you don't know how to create your stupid law. But when it comes to poor masses, you know how to create your stupid law. Just imagine, you want to ban Okada. For what? What has an Okada man done to you? You guys did it the other time. Okada should not operate in the express and all those things. Fine. They stick to it. So what's your problem?
The crisis that happened in Lagos.
Okay.
Okada. What happened in Ogba here? Okada.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
Are they not in the right path to ban Okada?
Now, let me tell you something. The crisis that happened in Lagos. Now, good. I love that statement you use. This government is so stupid. Why don't you ban police? And Shiri. You are all crazy. The police, no, the police. You know what? No, wait now. The police. This is not the first time they kill in this country. They have been molesting innocent people, killing them. Why did you wake up one day to say, these police people are not doing work? I want to buy you. So that's it. But what I'm trying to say, correct it. The correction that they need to correct, they are not correcting it because Nigerian police is messed up. We have a lot of messed up human souls in Nigerian police. That is what we see, Robbie. Okay, fine. Now, somebody entered the Okada. A policeman entered. When it was time for him to pay, he said he doesn't want to pay because the policeman. It can only happen in Nigeria. Because Nigerian police, their mentality, I don't understand how they reason. But I don't blame them. Because of the system, because of the government. If you were Nigerian police, one idiot is at Aso Rock making his money, and now you are asked to come and protect the idiots. What would you do? You will look for a means to survive. So I understand the point of the police, but that is not the point. What I'm trying to say is that Nigerian government should start thinking of how do we curb out all those bad things happening in our society. Nigerian police is corrupt. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody wants to do anything about the Nigerian police. Nobody wants to say, okay, this is what I want to. Not that they don't have what to do, but the problem is they prefer it that way. Look at it every day. Everybody keep talking in this country, keep shouting, keep calling one man Buhari, yet the man doesn't want to repent. That's to tell you the extent of Nigerian politics. What I'm trying to say this morning, and I want Nigerians to listen to me and listen good. Banning Okada people is not the right solution. Banning Okada people is not a better solution. Rather, it can only incur hardship on Nigerians. We have better ways we can minimize this. If you think the banditry are using it, then equip your police. That's what I say in it. Equip your police. Let them be equipped and let them go after these naughty people. But telling me that you want to ban Okada people because they use Okada for the operation, then you saying it, you must be sick yourself. So please,
let's move somewhere else.
Okay.
There's panic in the southeast. Now military have invaded the southeast and south, and there's fear and panic.
Oh, let me just ask you, why is military not invading Boko Haram? But they know how to invade southeast. They know how to invade south. Why are they not invading Boko Haram? Why is it that when they are fighting with Boko Haram, they will tell you, they keep on giving us fake news? We are about to win in the war. Small time Boko Haram will strike again. We're not hearing anything again. Why? When it comes to north, they will not function. But when it comes to going to the southeast, you will use all your aggression. When it comes to south, you will use all your aggression. Because these people are fighting for the rights you know they are right about, but you don't want to give it to them. I'm taking my time to visit South. South are suffering. I'm an Igbo man, but I can confidently tell you, South are suffering. I visited so many areas in South, Port Harcourt, Warri, name them. I visited there, and I discovered the extent at which these people are suffering. The oil you were talking about, the money Nigeria is feeding on, is made from their land, and they are not. They are in poverty. How do you expect such a person to be happy? How? I can understand that of southeast. Igbo Kwenu, we are very strong. No matter anything, we survive in any condition. That is why the Igbos are surviving, not because of anything. But an Igbo man will survive under any condition. Listen, let me tell you. I know Ikeja when I came to Ikeja. I know how this area was then. It was not developed. But when the Igbos started coming, what happened? There was development. That is what the Igbo man can do. The reason why I don't cry much for Igbos is because they have that zeal, that strength in them to survive anywhere. So they can survive anywhere.
Okay, they can survive the military invasion.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know whether you are watching fake military video or what. I watched a video, ESN, engaged the military in a gunshot and the military took up. ESN, I'm telling you the truth. They engaged the military in a gunshot. The military took off. See, let me tell you, this thing they are trying to do, gradually they are bringing war. I'm telling you the truth. They are bringing war. They are bringing war. Because let me tell you, it's so simple. If not the fact that our leaders are so stupid, you people merge together, and all of a sudden, somebody now says, I don't want to do again. So the next thing the two of you are supposed to say, I don't want to do. I hear Sunday Igboho shouting, Yoruba states, Yoruba states. Well, I support him for that language. But I know Yoruba people. Majority of Yorubas are not ready to go. Other one that Sunday Igboho is making mouth. By the time they try to give him like 500 million or 700 million, he will shut up. I know Yoruba people. Sign of betrayal is in their system. But that is not to say that I don't support Sunday Igboho. I wish it will never change. If it doesn't change, he's my man. But I'm saying that in the future, he may change. Because, my final word is this. The way Sunday Igboho is going about it. Sunday Igboho, I have this word for you. Please, I am supporting you. I love you. And that's the truth. I love the way you are fighting. But please, fight more. Fight more. Now Biafra is fighting. Now you are fighting for Yoruba nation. If you fight more, definitely Nigeria will split. Who are the Hausas to say no to us? Sunday Igboho, please don't collect bribe. My only fear is they may carry 1 billion I give you. Sunday Igboho show my call 1 billion. Oh, they call. But please, I pray you don't fall into that temptation. I pray you have a lion heart. Let me tell you, the difference between Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho is quite different. The difference is Nnamdi Kanu is there in abroad. The money Nigerian government can never give Nnamdi Kanu, the money Nnamdi Kanu is making now from Nigerians in diaspora. That's the truth. That's the only difference. Now, Sunday Igboho, many people are not supporting you. My only fear is the day the government will remember you with 1 billion you may collect. But please remember this word: don't collect. Keep on fighting so that one day everybody will scatter in this Nigeria. Lastly, before I go, my name remains MC Grammar. Like I tell you, I'm the aspiring governor of Imo State. That is if Nigeria is going to be. I am the aspiring governor of Imo State, and I want to do greater and greater things in Imo State. Please, if you are my viewers in diaspora, I know you all love me. I get your messages every day, and I want to say this: I love you too. Bye bye.
Thank you. That's MC Grammar. I have Mr. Chigozie with me. Mr. Chigozie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to everyone. Tutoma, una bolachi, tabo, ọgwụgwụ izu. So I kelere Chineke ọzọ, onye dewere anyị ndụ ịhụta ụbọchị taa. Ndewonu.
Now, Mietiala has come out to say that the Fulani ready for Nigeria's breakthrough. They are ready. Does it mean that this is a positive sign?
Well, you may not really understand the content of what they are saying, because I knew that they are bent at overrunning the Nigerian states. This statement could be somehow deceptive in nature. When they meant to say peace, they are already preparing for war. When they meant Nigeria, they are ready for the breakup of Nigeria, it means they have re-strategized and repositioned their militias so that they can strike any moment.
Is that an exclusive information?
For me, I don't agree with that statement, because you cannot suddenly change the spots of a spider. It remains indelible. So you cannot change the psyche, the ideology of an average Fulani man that is wandering the Sahel region and eventually found a very arable land within the contraction called Nigeria. You can see their, of course, activities in recent times. That they really meant to kill, to destroy, and to kill. Look at what the spokesperson of the Mieti Allah said after the press release by the southern governors. He said that there can never be peace except the southern governors deem it necessary to apportion some parcels of land in their own states to Fulani for their cattle. He said Nigeria, they can never have peace. Imagine a useless entity, you see, making such assertion to people that owns their land, their ancestral land, giving them injunction, ultimatum. It is quite unfortunate.
Okay, let's talk about the military invasion in the southeast. Where is this leading us to?
Yes, it is the continuation of the genocide which have lasted over 50 years, or 50 years, more than 50 years now. Their attempts, diabolical attempts or plan to exterminate the Igbo people, especially now the Biafrans, didn't work about 54 years ago. So they have re-strategized, and that internal hatred for the people of this region has remained unabated. You see, by the Fulani oligarchy and the political class. So they are seeking way to perfectly execute what they have written, of course, the program they have in their agenda for those regions. You can imagine of recent, the Boko Haram overrun the Niger State. The proximity of Niger State to Abuja, the seat of power, is about 2 hours trip. And yet, these people has not gone against the Boko Haram. You can see the Boko Haram sharing food, sharing throwing parties, raising their flag in Niger State, in Nigeria, very close to the seat of power. They have not gone there, they have not mobilized their troops to dislodge them, to dismantle them. They left them having a free day. And now they are coming against innocent people, against my brothers and sisters who are going about their legitimate duty. And they want to, of course, most of them have been killed, molested and harassed, detained. Probably their organs harnessed and taken abroad. You see, you can never imagine the level of atrocity that is going on in this country against a person. What wrong have the eastern region done to you? Is it a crime? That was it. Nigeria in 2000, like about 150 years ago, there was nothing like Nigeria. I mean, 120 years ago, there was nothing like Nigeria. So how comes that the unity of Nigeria becomes non-negotiable? How comes it becomes impossible for us to split? 120 years ago, there is nothing like Nigeria. Nigeria came into being by, it's not up to, by 2014, it was just about, it's not up to 110 years in existence. Why we have ethnic nationalities that have lived over 400 years, over 1,000 years, and you want to eradicate their identity, their culture. You see, the sense of identification, the sense of belonging on the altar of sacrifice, on the altar of sustaining Nigeria. Nigeria is a big scam. It has never worked, and it can never work, and there is no any possibility. There's no any respite for peace. What they are calling is for war. They have declared war against the Biafran states. They have declared war against the Igbos. They have declared war against the Old Eastern region by mobilizing the Boko Haram extraction, which we are reintegrated into Nigerian army. You see, I learned of recent that there are some mercenaries from Pakistan that have been moved down to the east. What are they doing? Are they for hunting expedition or what? Maybe they are there for hunting. and I wish them the best. Yes, they will experience what it takes to hunt.
Okay, all these bandits that we have coming into Nigeria, how did they cross our border? I don't know, you might not be privy to answer this question, but I want to get your opinion. How come we have these bandits crossing the borders of Nigeria?
It seems you are not aware with what happened of recent, where they declared waiver, free visa to all the Fulanis across the over 15 countries within the Sahel region. They give them free visa on arrival so that it can enable them check in, move in, and infiltrate all the nook and crannies of this country. Because they have one clarion call, they have one objective, which is to overrun the entire country. They want to hide under Islamization, to use it as a tool of gaining sympathy from the outsiders, so that they can project their diabolic plan and execute it perfectly. You see, as they claim that Danfodio, of course, their forefather Danfodio was beheaded around the Kogi state, Igala. Igala defeated them, and they remain defeated till tomorrow. If their forefather were defeated, were beheaded, then they have lost the battle on Nigerians on this region. So I don't see them doing anything reasonable. Unfortunately, they have created unusual panic, unnecessary panic. They have created civil unrest in my own state, and I'm not happy about that. Rather than focusing on engaging the Boko Haram, the bandits that have raised their caliphate, their flag within the sovereign states, they allow them to have the free day, only going for innocent people who are saying we are no longer interested in what is not working. The romance, the marriage is overdue. It has expired. We can no longer continue. As Lucky will always say, one Nigeria. But the one Nigeria is now hitting him hard. You see, he is neither here or there. So it's unfortunate that we have to make the decision now. We cannot stand in between the fence. You either decide to move forward or to remain, held by the forces of retrogression that have held us, that have held the Nigerian state in the state of motionless and despair. And look at what is happening, the banning of Okadas. In as much as we are not ignorant of the rising insecurity in the states, the government should have applied wisdom. They should have possibly engaged the Okada riders, maybe to register within the location where they want to operate, so that you could be able to monitor and assign each number to each Okada rider. Probably give them a vest or uniform that can identify them. You see, and identify the region where they operate. That is how you run a system. These people are clueless. They don't have an understanding. They don't have what it takes, the prudence to manage human resources. This is what they should have done. In this state of, how the economy is biting hard, you want to destroy people's home. There are people, gorgeous, that are resort to riding Okada in order to sustain their lives and their family. How could you just abolish such without any compensation or without any way of cushioning the effects? You are rather aggravating the worsening, already blown up insecurity situation in this country. If you relinquish them of their job, they will go into the street and begin to contribute to the already blown up system. So Nigeria is headed for the cliff, and there is no turning back until Nigeria is dashed to pieces. And the best way, that's why every hand must be on deck, because it is clearly written, we can see it, that there is no future for anyone in this country. Look at, do you know the number of people that rise Okada? There are over 2 million or thereabout. Not just Okada, they are planning to ban even the tricycles. not just Okada. You can imagine the number of people that will be affected. After the best approach should have been identify every tricycle rider, identify every Okada rider within the location they are permitted to operate. Assign a particular number to them so that you will be able to track whosoever is, if it's threatened or if there are any disgruntled elements that may want to cause chaos. That is how to run a system. It's unfortunate we don't have database. Nothing is working. Even the government itself, they don't know what they are doing. They are confused. What they are only after is, at the end of the day, they go and take the national cake from and apportion it to whosoever is in control. The jagaban of the state decides who gets what he gets. That is not how a system should be run. Let them come and let me teach them how to run a viable system. They're just aggravating this worsening state of hardship in the society. And this could only be in Nigeria. That's why we are canvassing for a country called Biafra. Because there was a country already called, which probably is known. Biafra, Oduduwa Nation. All hail Biafra.
Thank you. We have heard Chigozie passionately.
Good morning.
Okay, as we were saying, the Akwa Ibom job seeker that was murdered, the suspect was like a special envoy. What will you say about it?
You see, the issue is, like I've said earlier on, for purpose of clarity, my names are Olukupiano Samatu, for people who do not know my full name. But looking at the way that murderer was treated, I call him murderer because from all we can see, he have made a confessional statement. Ordinarily, it would have been a case of one is innocent until proven otherwise by a court of competent jurisdiction. But because he have made a confessional statement, I think the job is lessened for the police and the prosecuting agency. I saw the way he was sitting majestically in a splendor way, and with confidence he was talking. He went further to say that the police have said that the commissioner of police in that state have said that justice will take its course. That if the justice means himself dying, that is ready for it. But again, if you look at the way suspects are being handled in Nigeria, I don't think that is the way Nigerian police behave normally. But again, globally, the world best practice do not say you should handle anybody with disdain, even when that person is a criminal. Even if somebody, even as he has confessed, it is wrong for you to handle him in a way that is unbecoming of handling a human being. Because definitely, even as he has made confessional statement, it is court that will pronounce him guilty and possibly condemn him to death. And again, if for instance the court says somebody is sentenced to death by hanging, you now go and kill that person through another means, you are equally wrong. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, The man has committed an offence that is condemnable in the strongest possible term. There's no argument about that. But looking at the way he was handled when he was addressing the press, I don't think it's a big issue. It's a big issue in Nigeria because Nigerian police is not known to handle suspects with dignity. They are known to handle suspects they handle suspects as if they are already condemned criminals. But what I'm trying to say is, let the law take its full course. Whatever the law says is a penalty for the offence, let it be meted to him in full.
What about the NSAS protesters, the way they were handled?
Nigerian police is the most uncivilized police I've ever seen in the world. Nigerian military is a military I've seen that is unprofessional in their conduct on this planet Earth. Because if you look at what transpired at that Lekki toll gate, there was no basis for the shooting. And you look at the denial of the government, the denial of the military, it tells you that it is still that impunity is still running in them. I listened to the other one girl that came to give evidence recently, one of the promoters of that NSAS. The way she analyzed what transpired, to the point that after the shooting, one guy that was taken to the hospital, the boy was kept in a place where they have about 11 cops. According to the girl, it was a nurse who noticed that the guy was still breathing that gave the boy room to escape. What am I saying? It is evident that there was mass killing. It is evident that the activity, the conduct of the military was unprofessional. It is evident that it was a genocidal military invasion against Nigerian youth. So that is why I see it.
Okay, Lagos to ban Okada next week. What will this cause in Lagos State if they eventually ban Okada?
I think the problem with our government is not just only in Lagos State. The problem with our government is they like idea. You don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. What you need to do in this circumstance is you regulate the activities of Okada. I'm not saying there is no Okada man who is committing crime. In every society globally, there is crime and criminality. The difference is how do you combat it? That is why you have the law. That is why you have law enforcement agencies. The needful thing to do is to put processes in place to regulate the activities. And to make sure that when somebody commits an infraction, once a crime is committed, there are processes and checks in place to apprehend and prosecute. That is the needful thing to do. Not necessarily putting an abrupt end to the use of Okada. Because if you look at it, the people who are riding Okada, they are Nigerian citizens. The law of Nigeria says that if you stay in a place for 10 years, you are already a citizen of that environment. You can even contest election in that locality. So to that extent, the man who is riding Okada is a Nigerian. He's supposed to be protected by Nigerian constitution. He's not supposed to be handled, harassed, intimidated by the government. I see that policy as a very harsh one. And I think the government should have a rethink and rescind that decision, because it's going to hit hard on the ordinary man, on the downtrodden, who is already facing the multiple impact of insecurity, economic hardship and all that.
But they say bandits and terrorists use Okada.
If you say bandits and terrorists use Okada, have you recorded any incidents of banditry and brigandage in Lagos State? Obviously no. Like I've acknowledged before now, I accept that among Okada riders, there could be criminals. Just as you could see criminal in every other professional organization. Just as you could see criminals among our governors, among the senators, among the House of Rep members. The same way you can see criminals among the Okadas. Do you now shut down National Assembly because some people are padding budgets? It is obviously not the way to go. Do you now shut down police force because some policemen are collecting bribes? Do you now close down the military arm of the government because some military personnel are violating human rights, that are killing people extrajudicially? It's not the right way to go. The right way to go is to put process in place to checkmate infraction, to arrest people who are culpable in crime and prosecute them adequately.
Okay, I want you to comment on the continued genocide in the southeast, military invasion. There's panic in the south because of the military has taken most of the battalions there from the north.
You see, the problem I have with Nigerian military is their mentality, their conduct. They are crude in nature. I've said this here before now, that there are so many instances in Nigeria where Amnesty International have indicted Nigerian military for extrajudicial killing, for violation of human rights, and the authorities are not investigating it. The government will rather tag Amnesty International a partisan organization rather than doing the needful by unraveling who is doing what for purpose of bringing them to justice. I have a fear that the militarization of the southeast is going to result in extrajudicial killing, violation of human rights. That is why I'm calling on international community, particularly UN, particularly Amnesty International, particularly American government, British government, to bring their satellite on the southeast for purpose of taking adequate and appropriate record of every possible human rights violation, every possible extrajudicial killing. Before now, there's a case of somebody who was riding in his car, who, according to the military, refused to stop for check, who breached their stop and check order. Before you know it, they shot him and he was killed. By the time they took his car to police station, the report that the military personnel who brought the corpse, the report they gave was that the man breached their stop and set order. So you see the level the military can go. You see how they can violate human rights. You see how they can keep people extrajudicially. That is why I have that fear. That militarizing the place, I have a genuine fear that people's life will cut short. There will be extrajudicial killing. There will be violation of human rights. And again, it is unfortunate that the authorities, the Nigerian government, the Nigerian military itself, even Nigerian military police, that have the mandate to checkmate the excesses of Nigerian military, they are not doing their job. That's why you see a Nigerian military will kill innocent Nigerians, he will go scot-free, nothing will happen. Look at the incident that happened in Taraba State, a situation where Nigerian police personnel, IG special squad, who went on a legitimate mission to arrest a kidnapping pin in the place of Wadume, were extrajudicially killed under the supervision of a Nigerian captain. I mean Nigerian military captain. As we speak, the president, Muhammadu Buhari, ordered an investigation under the former chief of defense staff. The panel indicted the captain and 9 other soldiers. As we speak, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, the President of Malami, took over the case, charged the case to court without including the captain and 9 other soldiers. Only with a flimsy excuse that the military high command refused to submit them for prosecution. I'm bringing it to the fore because so that we know that the recklessness and high-handedness of Nigerian military it is mind-boggling, and so that the world will know that there is every need to look at what is happening in the southeast. Because by the time people are being killed recently, what is it called? Nigerian, Imo State governor have apologized to that lady that was extrajudicially killed by Nigerian security agencies in front of a higher institution gate. So what I'm saying is, by the time you militarize the place, what happens next? What they needed to do is roll out policies, roll out Nigerian military police to be on ground, to start checkmating the activities of the military. By the time you say you are arresting ESM members, IPOP members, what happens to ordinary citizens who will be extrajudicially killed? What happens to ordinary citizens who will have his right violated? And again, I've heard about the blanket of order that is given by the Mr. President, which up to now nobody has come out openly to clarify. The only thing we are hearing is that Mr. President has given a fresh order to combat crime and criminality in the southeast. I'm not saying anybody should take to crime. I'm not saying anybody should go and start burning police station. I'm not saying any person should go and start killing police officers. By all standard, I abhor killing because God Himself dislike shedding of blood. But again, how do you address such issue? You address it in a professional manner. You address it in a manner that you don't end up creating more problem. Because the way it is, the government will end up creating more problem. And if you look at Nigerian problem holistically, it tells you that what they needed to do, it ought to be a carrot and stick approach, not necessarily stick. Because the way it stands, until people have that sense of belonging, until people sign up willingly to Nigerian project, you cannot coerce people through the barrel of gun and have meaningful development. That's what I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. That's a wonderful from Mr. Matthew. Very intelligent reviewer on Flip TV. I have Mr. Lucky. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Panic in the southeast as military invade south and southeast. Is this going to stop the insecurity in that area, or it's going to heighten insecurity?
My brother, good morning, viewer. Good morning, Philip TV. I just hear pow now at my back. I saw people watching at the back. I don't know if the gun is still continuing. So anyway, I like that your question. My name is Lucky. Let me just thank those yesterday via who comment me yesterday, and those who have not comment me. God bless you. You all live long for where you are. We'll be giving you updates every day to tell you exactly the main point. What is happening, the truth that is happening in Nigeria. Because if you watch AIT, NTA, some of these national news, they don't report exactly what is going on.
They have their own part to play.
Yes, but with the social media, we give you accurate and everything. Thank you very much. Yes, in Southeast and South. I believe, normally, I don't like killing. I always try to make sure everybody come together. For long, we have been together for long. But now, things fall apart because of the bad government, because of the bad president. A president that cannot address the nation, a president that cannot even address his children. So that's why you have anarchy. You have people kidnapping, people no food, no water, no electricity. So people are now took to the street and do anything they like. Issue of sending soldiers to Southeast. I expect the governor in Southeast, South, and the Ohanese and the Obas in that area to stood up and condemn it. But I never said anybody go upon police station, keep people there. In Borno, in the north, there are series of killing, bombing, kidnapping. Why can't Buhari send millions of soldiers in that area? So I still know that it's our leaders in Southeast and South who invited them.
Our leaders in the Southeast, South are the ones that invited the army?
Yes. If you go and do your investigation. Or else, when they have something like that, they're supposed to have get up and condemn it. Have you heard condemnation? Except only Ohanese. What's Oba Bini doing? Oluwabori and other areas. So that means, I told you yesterday, only people that will support this country now is political billionaires, business people who are doing business, are the ones still struggling. For me, I've gone out because I can't feed myself, I can't feed my family, I can't pay rent, I can't pay school fees. So I decided to just stay back, sort of calling one Nigeria again. And I learned that I went comment yesterday. Some people say, now why am I withdrawing for one Nigeria? Yes, I can't die there. Well, there's nothing benefit.
But Nigeria can be great.
By this government, no. Except somebody from the Southeast. Let me tell you, the only person that can unite this country now, if the Southeast can be given presidency, and be supported by Yorubas and Hausa. They have everything, but I don't think they are going to. But the point I have now is that this killing, everybody is dying in Nigeria, not only Southeast and South. Everywhere. Lagos is not safe. Where is safe now? Can you tell me where is safe? Nigeria is not safe. Why? There's no leadership. From the president to the governor, everybody is busy packing money now. Yes, nowhere is safe. Nobody have that command.
Buhari is the chief.
Has he been able to speak to the press?
Yeah, he spoke yesterday.
What did he say? That listen, that Jonathan regime is worse than his own regime. That regime is better than Jonathan regime. But let him ask himself: is it from Garba Shehu or Femi Adesina? I could remember during Obasanjo time, Obasanjo will invite all the press, and press will ask questions. All of us will be watching. But today, have you ever seen President Muhammadu Buhari inviting the press? Have you seen anything like that? We that's even talking here, we that is giving accurate news to the people, they still hate us. So what I'm saying, if the commander, the head is rotten, the tank cannot work. That means Buhari can't work, governors cannot work, everybody all zero. Including the Senate president, including the speakers, they all the same ideology. Nobody is speaking up. So Nigeria is going down. That's why I decide to withdraw. I can't stand alone. Nothing is coming to me.
So where do you belong after you withdraw?
Now, yes, I know people are going to bash me. Nigeria have already divided already. You see, middle bed, they cannot join the north. They can't join Fulani. They will create on their own. They are six already. Middle bed. Now we have southeast. Then we have south. Then we have southwest. Nigeria has been divided already. Yes. If say no, okay, we can go and control our own resources. Let the state control the resources. You see, this killing will come down. If president want to do it well, let's okay, state, please go and control your resources. You see all this killing, hunger will stop. Every state will rush to go and look for what to feed its own people. But this area of bringing money from the south, taking it to Abuja, taking it to the north, the problem will still continue. I don't yet to speak grammar. Go straight to the point. Nigeria is a trouble. Why we are in trouble? Because we have a bad government, a bad president that cannot address the nation, that cannot even. So why are you sending millions of soldiers to the southeast and south? You know why? There is stealing there now. They are stealing our oil there. They are stealing. That's why they say coffee. That coffee now, before you know, people will sleep. They will start pushing more weapons to that place to go and fight them. That is the secret. They are not sending them to go and protect those people there. You don't know. Before you know now, they'll be drilling our oil. Oh yeah, go there. Maybe Nigeria is about to divide. Let them empty the whole place there. Go and find out, do your research. So, no need of sending millions of soldiers to the southeast and south. Let them send it to the north. To Borno, to Adamawa, to Kano, where they are killing themselves there.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, I don't like killing. I'm lucky. I don't like killing. I don't like my brother, Igbo, South, Yoruba, they are my brothers. I don't want them to be killed. Another question.
Lagos to ban Okada next week. What is this going to spell for Lagos State when Okada will be banned?
See all this news. I don't believe banning Okada, ban this. All these are jamboree. All these are liars. They will tell you they banned Okada before you know. You still see Okada everywhere. You know why? Let me tell you the truth. They import all these Fulanis for election. Mostly governor of Lagos State, all of them. That's from Fashola Ambode, Sawolu. They use all these boys for campaign for election. I'm telling you the truth. That's what go to toll gate now. Go there. Take your camera. Go to toll gate. You see how they are trooping in. That's how they are trooping in. You are banning Okada. Where? Are you banning for the Mace Express or the corner? Go and check. Okada is even more than no job, no business. If you ban Okada down, my brother, we can't stand here 1 minute. We cannot stand here. Are you banning them to go back to north? Or you are banning them to the men? You will close your eyes. Let me tell you, if you say you want to ban, go to toll gate first. Go and stop them from that place. There are millions of Okada in Lagos. If you ban them, I'm asking you, they bring them to do election, to vote for them. They know Aboki is one way. When they say election now, you see Aboki, they'll be giving them, if you give Aboki 500 naira, APC, give them cap, they'll queue up, they reach million. They'll be voting. That is it. So, it's just me talk. I want to ban Okada, I want to ban. He said, go and find out. Go to Yaraba, go to Agege, go to Abattoir, go everywhere. Okada have taken every VI. Go, you know why? What? Someone who just look at somebody that is sick. He doesn't have that command. He doesn't have that command. They said something today, tomorrow they change it. You see, let me tell you, we are in time bomb. Even Lagos that is very safe, we think is very safe. That's why I am saying, if Nigeria want to divide, let them divide though. But what I'm saying, that dividation now is going to bring problem. How do you bring problem? The southeast, I say Edo is from Biafra. Delta is from Biafra. Bayelsa is from Biafra. I don't think some of them will allow them to join them. And you go to Middle Belt will not join the Northerner. Are you getting me? So we have divided already. You have South, you have Southeast, you have Middle Belt, you have Southwest. Let everybody go on their own. But let me tell you, is it easy? Because of hunger. Because of hunger. Bele. Wallahi. Those who are shouting, let's divide. My brother, just go and pack 10 of them and give them no 1 million, no, 100,000. You see how we fought ourselves here now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lotso.
So please.
Okay. The ban of Okada. What are you going to say?
Good morning.
Yeah.
My name is Azubere Mohammed Tawfiq once again. The issue of Okada banning, I'm looking at who exactly is bringing the law and on who and over what. The law of banning Okada is not possible because you are already not empowering them. Their own sense of belonging is that's the only way they cannot empower themselves, which nobody is doing it. If you see anybody do it politically, he's doing it because of the vote he want to get. It's not because he want them to grow. I want somebody to come out now to come and say he want to distribute Okada in his area, and we see his own first son to be the chairman of that angle. How many of their children are among the Okada riders? We have graduates who are riding Okadas. Yes. We have graduates, we have master degree holders who are riding Okadas. Is it because they have the opportunity of being in the house there? Is it because they push them to be there? Who are they? Let them come to the public and do what we have done in our own life to see if they can get to the governor's house. They cannot. The present governor of Lagos State, I say that I'll continue saying it. My name is Socio-political Mohammed Tawfiq. I say it's an ATM card. He cannot think of his own self of what he's going to do for the state. How many months or how many years has he been in the governor in the seat of power? You want to tell me COVID? Is there no COVID in Borno State when they are launching this, when they are commissioning this, they are commissioning that? Is there no COVID there? It's a shameful thing that Tinubu will leave Lagos State here. Leave Lagos State here. His own governor is not governor. Is not performing here. He's going to Borno State to go on commission program. Is it not a shame? Who is he fooling? You can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool other people all the time. I just look at the people who are following Tinubu. They don't have brain. They are dormant. They are dumb. And they have set their conscience. Who are you following? Somebody who made his wife to be a senator for three consecutive times. He's making his own son to be jogging for governorship.
He's making his order to become a yaloja over all the old women of this place. He's taking all the contract of Lagos State. Are you getting me? Oh my God, my brother, I weep for Lagosians. I really weep for Lagosians. If you see anything moving in Lagos, it is what Ambode has done on ground.
Ambode?
Yeah! I don't like it for anything, no, but when you come to infrastructure and everything, the guy has done in this state, fantastic. Aside from Afashola, he's next. I'm a Yoruba man. You see, when they give somebody name in Yoruba land, the name used to follow that person the way they put it. Are you getting me? When Ambode came into, when Tinubu was in power, do you know what he said? How they call him? I said this thing before in your station. Maybe I'm going to repeat it again. They call Tinubu, they say, Jaun Soke, Jaun Sapo. Are you getting me? Because he want to go for second term. He said Jaun Soke, that is he want to go up. So because of that, Jaun Sapo, put money into their pocket and let them be celebrating it. So there is nothing that is working for them. When Fashola came, because he's an indigenous of Lagos State, he looked at it that nothing fantastic is going on in Lagos State. He said, Eko ni baje. You know what it means? That they've spent what is there in the treasury, but they don't want Lagos State to spoil. Eko ni baje. Are you getting me? Now, Fashola left. When Ambode came in, are you getting me? He now said, Itesiwaju Eko lo jewa logun. Are you getting me? That is the continuity of something good that they put on ground. It's what we are after. Now we now see Sanwo-Olu now came into power. Do you know what they call him? Sanwo Eko. Who is he owing? Who is he owing that they say he should come and pay? Sanwo Eko. It means he is ATM. I said it. They will direct him, this is what we want, and that's what he will bring. That is what Ambode is not ready to do, that they remove him. Ojodu Local Council, they say, what do you call this guy's name? Not Oloro, I'm talking of Odun Bakun. Odun Bakun, who was supposed to be a man of God for salvation. Or maybe probably from that salvation he started practicing miracle. He became a politician. Now he wants to make his own son to become local government chairman. Lagosians, are we really in our sense? Are we really using our senses? We lost it out. Are you getting me? To me, banding Okada riders is not the solution to the problem of empowerment. Are you getting me? When you know you want to get, you see a monkey with bread and butter. Now in food, monkey, where carry bread and butter? Now monkey food, no be monkey food. You go look for banana, whether even if it's a rotty one, where you don't rot, where you don't fit chop. You go give monkey, take. You go collect bread and butter from your hand, you go eat. You go give him the banana, even if it's a rotty one, he will appreciate it. Are you getting me? When you collect Okada from them, and tomorrow you say they are kidnapping, why would you take kidnap? Tomorrow you say there is boundary. They never stop all this nonsense before you see all this problem. The moment people of Kaduna State and people of Kano State, they say they don't want Okada in their area. They all went into the bush. You don't want Okada in the area. We go carry your picking. When we carry your picking, we go make our money in a year. Thank you very much.
That is a wonderful, Mr. Jibaru.
Good morning.
Can you respond to the Okada ban? I heard you speaking at the back.
You know, sometimes some of those our governors we have in this country, all the 36 states, I don't know whether the drugs they are taking is affecting them sometimes. Because nothing, even the problem of Nigeria itself, they have not banned Okada, but Nigeria is in big mess. That's why I was just laughing this morning. Fulani said they won't go. Where did they go back? I bet maybe they go to anywhere where they won't go. Whether now they're inside bush, they won't go back. It better. But for Lagos to ban Okada, they should make another wave. No, they could shoot on for leg. I'm telling you, no free start for Okada bus stop.
How is this going to be possible?
You know how many people where we say this Okada they use to feed their children. They use this Okada to live. If they don't work, how do you want them to chop? You want them to go and thief? Because if they do me something like that, me I will carry gun, begin to kill people, kidnap, because that is a
best business now.
So what you are saying?
Some of those Okada people wait. Some of those Okada people,
they will be killing people.
they now look at some of them, even though because of this Okada work, they are looking at kidnapper as one of the best business now in Nigeria. Now you take the Okada, what they are doing from there, what do you think they will do? Benny, they go kidnap everybody, finish. Both the governor self. That's why all of them, they no fit waka for road. Only election time they see them for here. But now they don't win election, they see their face. I know they might vote for them for Lagos self. You cannot say 95% of them no get sense. Only who they follow na Tinubu wey go give them 500 naira after the election. He abandon them. He carry rice. People they die. All of them they die for here for hungry. They carry rice go to share for Kano State because of election. My brother, then somebody go to wear Tinubu cap. Say Tinubu 2023 for which country?
They say bandits they use Okada.
Have you catch any bandit in Lagos?
That's what Lagos is
with Okada. Lagos is what they hear. They have government for Lagos. This one na government wey no value the life of the people. Wey get mind. The soldier go shoot people for Lekki toll gate. That one na government. And all we lose respect. All the whole you lose respect for that man Sanwo-Olu since he do that evil deed with him godfather. Wey they carry gun go dey shoot innocent youth. That is when God forget them. God forget all of them. You understand? So for the Ifeanyi to tell us say they won't go. I see they laugh. I don't laugh this morning. I don't tire. Maybe they go abeg because me sef I no fit live with mad people. That is why people wey no get license to gun dey wear gun. They waka dey share food for salad day. Them with the bandit. They share food for them for not. Now so we go to continue abi.
Okay,
because
Southeast South Stars, military they are there. They have
now the mad governor we have for there. I know they see if the governor no accept it, he can't. Nobody from another place will come do what that way they do. How will they carry evil Boko Haram where they attack them? Have you hear? Even they have look at the one here now. They are withdrawing they are withdrawing some of the military from Boko Haram where they are fighting Boko Haram because the Boko Haram have already have access to the community. Boko Haram now have turned the real member of Niger State. They have turned the real member of Borno State, sharing food, giving people 500, 1,000 for Borno State.
But the government is on top of the situation.
Which government? The government where they support them and beat the one where they drag against them. You know, say from head, all those Hausa people you get for that Aso Rock that they support those Boko Haram and bandits. That is why when you see they have never arrested even one single Boko Haram. You understand? They have not even arrested even single one. They arrest them. Later they will come bring them back, call them. What do they call them? Repeated Boko Haram. And the problem of Buhari today in Southeast and South, where they have peace, where they think they are eating from, all of them in the north, what they are benefiting today is coming from the Southeast and South. They don't get anything for that, they are not. They want the governor, all these our governor, Omahi, Abiodun that they call him, Uzodima, Wike, this one, Enugu, I don't know their name. Ugwanyi, what did Ayade, that was saying Mumuben Ayade of Cross River State. This one, of Akwa Ibom State, all of them are mad people. How will you allow somebody to come and oppress your people where there is peace? They send soldier, make soldier go the block road. They harass people. You go here, they kill people. That's why I see.
Before this time, they were burning police stations.
Okay, who be the people where they burn police station? Police will tell us that they have intelligence report that IPOB is coming to burn Lagos State. They could not use the intelligence report to discover that they are coming to burn their police station. And they could not arrest somebody. They will go to police headquarters and burn police headquarters. Police cannot. That is a plan work. They want to damage the name of those people called IPOB. They have a target. That is why they think they happen like that for that north.
And they will kill the officers. Police will kill the officers.
Some of them they kill them. They kill themselves for there. You don't understand? You know they hear say police they shoot themselves. The evil, the hatred wey dey their mind because of say government no dey pay them. They carry gun. One senator, councillor go dey receive how many million? How many thousand? They go carry gun give policeman. The police go stand for sun. Police go dey follow them. They go dey inside AC. Rain go fall. They go tell police make they run go the clear road. Under rain, no, in there you don't allow water to touch and touching children. But police go dey run for under rain. There is one day where they escort one somebody. I don't know who the person be. The police they were running under rain. I say, hey, the problem because of what? The gun they give to them. Very soon, if they will not do anything to police to make the adequate, police go begin to kill people. And they have been doing it. You know the year that police just shoot person because of 20 naira. We have here many things where police attack people, kill them because of how much? Because they are hungry. They have nothing to eat, and the government is stealing millions. Buhari, to address the situation of Nigeria, Buhari refused to talk. I don't know whether I want to ask Buhari one question. Anybody will know him, where he know where they when I pass this message. TV, television, they catch you. Why can't you show for this? They're during the election. Now you they work out for every state, they beg, they cry. 2011, Buhari cry, weep, say, in plan where he get for Nigeria, now he don't go there. He scatter everything where we get. Everything. Infrastructure is scatter them. The road, everything, NEPA now they tell us say we are going for blackout very soon. Because nothing they there. Even they no get gas. NEPA say no get light again for the office. They use generator. Now the country where we get for 2015 without shame no catch up. Shame no catch Buhari. They tell us say Nigeria is better than 2015. Duli Jonathan. He go dead there. He go reach here. He go still continue to blame Jonathan. And that is what made Jonathan a great man. The whole world respect Jonathan. Nobody even value Buhari now because he does scatter Nigeria. He make Nigeria name spoil for international world. Now the kind of president where would they happy for me? That weak president, that one president. I no man like them. All of them, I no vote for them.
Any last statement?
Okay. The last statement we say, may the South youth, Niger Delta, don't allow somebody to oppress you. The intimidation is much. They call you minority, but what they are eating today come from here, South. They call you minority, but what they are eating, feeding in this country come from here, South. Niger Delta, Biafra, don't allow somebody to intimidate you. Now is the time for us to take it by the horn. All than I die. How many people they go fit kill? Maybe everybody. Thunder. Is the way for many of them now.
From Sunday, he's a very boisterous speaker. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Samuel.
Samuel, yes. Can we talk about the ban on Okada in Lagos State?
Well, you see, we live in a country whereby the foundation basis of the country was based on hypocrisy, deceit, exploitation. So when you just say people just because of privilege or chance, not because they are the most intellectual within the society, having the avenue of being in governance, they think they are better than every other person. So they don't check the people's opinion. They don't check the economic importance of some of their actions, the repercussional effect. So they just wake up from the blue seas, they live with good escort, they have the security apparatus, they believe in the black man's world, you can do anything and get away with it. As it stands now, is Okada the most worrisome thing that is affecting Lagos? That's the question we should be asking all the country as a whole. No, the answers are obvious. But when you have people that as a result of systemic failures, chance, luck, hypocrisy and greed, ethnicities, they just stay in governance and you just wake up one morning from the blues, you want to ban Okada. No, why?
May I read something to you?
Okay, it's fine.
Police seized 480 guns from Okada riders. They seized 480 guns from Okada riders. Bandits, terrorists use Okada. So is this not a good reason for them to want to ban Okada?
You don't even need to have an Okada for police to have said to have seized guns. That's the question. We've seen cases even on channels, on some other stations whereby there have been massive arrests of armed robbers. It's not Okada ban. So now the question is, where did the gun come from before it got to the Okada man? So you're not looking at the end result of how to channel the distribution of the source. So you're going to the end product of using an iota of a minute argument of Okada to generalize it. Do you know how many thousands of people? Let's go to statistical analysis. I'm a social scientist. I finished from a political science department. Let's be statistical in nature. What is the total numbers of Okada in Lagos State? What is the total numbers of Okada? 470. So what is the total number of Okada in Ogba alone? Right now starts
2 million.
2 million. So it's 2 million minus 470 up to 1% of the total numbers or 10. No. So mathematically they are not sound. So you don't open your mouth and talk to a social scientist that is sound, that understand the use of statistical data. So what you should be looking at is where did the gun emanate from before it got to Lagos? Do Lagos manufacture gun?
No.
So those are the simple questions we need people. You know, when you don't have people that are sound in governance, chance and luck, Baba Sokwe, ethnic factor, my person make it do. That's the kind of problem you keep getting. And now the question is, do we ask reasonable questions in this part of the world before election time? No, because 70 or 80% of those in governance are not sound. The best people who are sound sit down in television station and analyze. They sit back and go back to their house. I don't want to die. So you now have these people that don't know left from their right. They went to school, they were not in classes. So many of them, they don't know anything. They are the dullest of all their sets. So, but because of chance, money, and ethnic factor, religious factor, and politics of money, they are in governance. So when you bring this as a yardstick to somebody like me as a student, the first thing I look at, what is the total population of Okada in Lagos? The second thing I look at, are you saying our police now don't know the sources of the fundings of the guns? So it's to generalize 180 out of 2 million, poor statistical analysis, even from the police and the DSS. It's even an indictment on the intelligence apparatus of the Lagos State Security Network. That 480 guns will be used to generalize and scrap over 2 million bikes. No, maybe it's a political statement just to find some of them. As a political analyst, I've seen a political undertone. Maybe they feel that some of these people doing these local jobs was massively recruited for the NSAS. Some of them have said it. Somewhere in Lekki, they had to drive all the people doing menial jobs so that they won't have those kind of people within the area. So to me, as a political analyst, I'm looking at it from a political perspective. Not because of 480 guns, you are banning over 2 million people who you've not made an alternative means of livelihood, who you've not even catered for. Okay, if you are taking Okada from them, what are you giving back to them? So you just wake up from the blues, you are removing Okada. No, it's not a sound argument. It is more of a political argument that has characterized the third world countries of those who don't know anything occupying positions.
What will you advise?
You mean to the Lagos state government is more or less like the federal government. They are really of no difference, because in issues whereby objectivity and the logic of intellectual consciousness should stand, these people play to the ground. So how will you advise a set of people that peaceful protesters were standing on a particular spot? Now, the army said there was an instruction from the office of His Excellency, the governor of the state, the chief security officer, to clear off. For what reason? Now the man in question came to deny. Debunk. Oh, I never said. Now when the pressure was much, he now said, oh yes, at the point I told the army to. So where did you even start the advice for people who are not even sincere to themselves? It's not sincere to the citizen. Within the architecture of both the executive, APC is in center, they controls the military. There was an information between an APC governor and the center that controls the military. So there was no truth in between an engagement within the same set. So where would you even start, even if it's genuine advice you want to give them, where would you start from?
How would they implement it?
That's the problem. People who are not sincere to themselves, both at the center, the state, the army that is controlled by their party, there is a misinformation. Is it misinformation or hypocrisy, double standard? So you know, your army say, oh, they said we should come. Oh, they said we should come. The governor, hey, I now remember they said the army should come, but I did not say it should. So the army should go there and smile. Or what? What does the army do in such unrest? When you call in the army at any point in time in democratic principles, when you move in the army to any location, dead or alive, what simple analysis. So, but you see, these people, you see, it's unfortunate that in this part of the world, to me, I believe that Nigeria was not structured to be developed. Because if you read developmental theory, there are countries of the world, irrespective of what you do, it will perpetually remain as third world nation. Even in the Bible, some nations were not on the same pace with Israel and some developed nations. So when you check the happenings, when Pastor Adebayo said people should start planning for plan B, they thought it was a joke. If with that level of money, exposure is travel, he looked at the whole country and now resolved that there should be a plan B. So what should I be saying to the ordinary man? The hope is gone. My father is over 70. In the early 80s or 1970 something, that he had an avenue of traveling. He thought the country would be better. He did not. I asked him one day, you are 71 now, how far is the country? He said it will be worse. So now it's another 2023, 2027 will be worse than what you are experiencing. It's not a matter of spirituality. You can pray. There's an aspect of prayer. Then there's an aspect of reality. So when you pray without work, because we talk more and pray more, we have the largest single congregation in Nigeria, the largest worship center, the largest praise concert, the largest this, the largest that. How far we have so many. It's okay, but the attitude of those in governance from 1960 till now, we have more of ethnic warlords. We don't have a true leader. Every nation of the world that has developed always have one heroic leader that the whole nation will say, this is it. In South Africa, there was a Mandela. Who can we say from 1960, the whole nation will say, yes, this was our leader. All of us, irrespective of ethnic group, ethnicity or tribe, will say, truly, this is the man that came and said, none. If you read about Ghana, if you read about India, you hear about Mao. When you come to the likes of South Korea, Malaysia, there's always a name, Lee Kuan Yew. They'll mention one name. The whole nation, some of those countries have population than Nigeria. India is almost 1.something billion. So, but they'll mention one person that came as a savior. Nigeria has not gotten one unified person who is ready to stand the test of time and don't even care if he's going to lose the election. I'm happy that Buhari is the president. Do you know why? Back then in the Department of Political Science, I was running on my project when he was contested. I told people that we are not analytical in some of these statements. They said, no, immediately will come, ₦1 will turn to $1, blah, blah. I said, so cool. If I want Jagaban to be president, because I'm not expecting anything from the country. For those of us who already have alternative B, whoever wants to be should be, but the worst is yet to come. That's the statement of reality. Now, when the man now became the president, I now called back those people, how market, how far? You have somebody who cannot, I can't know your intention if you're consenting, I can't know yours. But the only thing you can do to me is to be able to convince me how you can make the things you have in mind to be realistic. This man openly cannot marshal out the name of his vice president. Openly. So, and you see people, traditional rulers, religion, and I'm like, the level of education of the black man in this part of the world is not he's only been taught how to read and write. He's not taught the analytical part of thinking.
Reason.
Yes, they are not. University graduate professors are mainly the only theoretical professors in this part of the world. Copy and paste. That's why we cannot discover anything, not even toothpick technologically to develop the nation. India, years back, we were better off than India. Malaysia, Singapore, North Korea. But go and check where are they now. From 80s to now, where are we? So it shows that we were retrogressive because our educational sector has collapsed. People lack critical thinking faculties to issues. When you read the headlines, the North are more prepared for secession than the South and South-East. Because they've started doing some construction linking them to Nigeria, another part of the Northern Hemisphere. Why the Southern hypocrites? We have more hypocrites in the South as a whole, are busy gallivanting on newspapers of how they want restructuring. You don't even need to make noise about restructuring if you really are sincere with yourself. You start with some basics within the capacity of the governors. Basics within the capacity of the governor. I will not take you serious that, oh, these people really seem a little bit serious, unlike just saying it with words of mouth. But the reality is that when you check their body language, they want to blame the federal. When you now check them in relation to their locals, they are more or less not different from the federal. So we have more hypocrites in the South as a whole, as governors or leaders. The problem of Nigeria started more in the South. I'm a Southerner, but I have to be factual with that. Started more in the South if you read colonial, pre-colonial, political underfight. The North was not really active in some of these issues. Started in the South, the North took over, then it's domiciled in the South. There is always an hypocritical alignment from the South. And as long as that remains the basis from 1960 till date, my brother, you are still joking. In fact, the worst, quote me, before 2023, 2027, dollar is moving towards $1,000.
Now it's 411 naira.
Just for no $1,000, they were moving to 1,000.
Now you have discovered the problem. What's the panacea to this problem?
No, the reality is, until we,
personally,
as a person, I feel strongly that Nigerians have not accepted what the problem is. As a whole, as an ethnic man, I've traveled to about 18, 19 states in the country. I can speak more than 3-4 Nigerian language. So as my father was the first man, so we travel a lot. I've discovered Nigerians as a whole have not accepted what the problems are. And now some man can view the problem from a perspective because it's not affecting his region directly. So when you tell them to come to a conference, the first thing they'll say, don't discuss this area. Which area can't you know? Are you not able to discuss in the federal system? Every area is discussed, is a conversation that should be discussed. I know the revenue way now want too much. More could do one like this. Do you understand? So when you start hearing, don't discuss this area, how would you discuss this area? It simply means the militancy will continue. That's what it means. So when you come to the South, the Southern man will look at it that, some security issues in the North is not affecting him. So they are going to tell you that, now there's something for that side now. Don't discuss. So I've listened to some sound Northerners coming to the TV station and ask what's the meaning of restructuring. And I'm like, wow, really? Do you understand? That's the kind of, so they're so eaten of the politics that the common man on the street finds this ethnicity. Yes, they marry themselves, their children, irrespective of religion, irrespective of ethnic group, marry themselves peacefully, and that's what you're seeing under the ground. Because the mindset of the common Nigerian man has been trained to feel the other Nigerian is his enemy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your name once again.
My name is Samuel.
I would like to know that currently frequently come as frequent.
No problem, I'll find time.
Every day, Monday to Saturday.
Okay, it's fine.
Thank you. Okay. Let's have one more person before we move. Put them. Talk about Okada ban. You're the last person. Talk about Okada ban in Lagos State. What will it cost for Nigerians?
My brother, my coming here is not to talk about Okada ban. Every state have right to accept what they want to accept, and they have right not to accept what they don't want to accept. If Lagos State asks me to live here now, I have right to live. They have right to tell me to leave. They know why. So I am not here to talk about Okada ban. What made me to come here today is to tell Nigerians that they should be careful. Nigeria should be careful. The war drum they are beating
In the southeast.
in southeast is too much. Southeast, the war drum Nigerians are beating is too much. And whether you like it or not, this dispensation of Nigerian government is Mianti Fulani government of Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, let us accept it. They have the power now. They are in control now. We should not deny them that. There was a time when it was Igbo Union government of Nigeria. From Igbo Union government of Nigeria to Kaduna Mafians government of Nigeria. From Kaduna Mafians to Lantan Mafians government of Nigeria. From Lantan Mafians to Cabal. From Lantan Mafians, return back to Kaduna Mafians again. From Kaduna Mafians, it go to Cabal. Now from Cabal is Menti and La. All the whole government apparatus that they hold up, whether you like it or not. Now, up to today, they are still moving machineries, moving arms, moving soldiers into southeast. Now go and look at paper. I think son, there was a total Clampdown now. To tell son, there was a total Clampdown now in southeast. You can see it here. You can see it here. To the extent, the stupid Ohanes and Igbo start crying now. That is too much. But what I'm saying, I am giving government of Nigeria advice, and I'm pleading to them to stop beating this war drum, because no good thing comes out from the barrel of gun. The barrel of gun is only bringing destruction, death, blood sharing, and after the barrel of gun, you still sit around the table and discuss. Then why do you take the barrel of gun? But that's what I'm saying. The war drum, the orchestra, liquor, drum of war, they are beating in Nigeria is too much. When it starts, Rwanda will be story.
What will happen?
When this war starts, I don't think you and I will be alive. I don't think there will be a single soul will remain in this Nigeria. And that's what I'm saying.
We're not praying for.
We are not praying, but it's happening. We are not praying. We are not praying. It's happening. Look at what is happening. I heard today now at this bus stop, they have killed another woman in southeast. A medium one who is filming Biafran issue and sending out. And when they kill her, the whole people surrounding her in that facility, they kill them. Are you understanding? Fulani feel that they occupy 15 nations. They are in 15 countries of this Africa. They can come together. But let me tell you, if the whole indigenous people of Nigeria, I'm not talking of Biafra, because Nigeria, every tribe have their own indigens. If the indigens of Nigeria rose up to say no to a particular region or to a particular tribe of Nigeria, they can't stand it, no matter where they come from. But the problem we are having, the indigenous tribes of Nigeria are cowards. One Igbo man say yes, Yoruba man will say no. One Yoruba man say yes, TV man will say no. One TV man will say yes. Jargon will remember, I'm a limited with the TV. One Latin man say yes, Mambila will say no. That's the problem we are having in Nigeria. And our governors are cowards.
Which governor? Which of them?
The whole governors.
The whole 36 governors.
In South, Southeast, Southwest, governors of Southern governors are what? Cowards. Look at, they came to a hot meeting. No more grazing, no more this. We refuse for this. Well, Fulani have circled everywhere. Where were you at the initial stage? Where we could come out and protest? Now Fulani have circled everywhere. You say we did not agree. Crying when the head is off the body. So what I'm trying to say, please, Nigerian government, the war drum you are beating is too much. War drum you are beating. What I'm devising Nigerian government, as far as Biafra have come out openly, say we want go. Please, Nigerian government, let them go. If they go, let us sit down and discuss for how diplomatic relationship will be restored. So that the people, the Nigerians who want to go to Biafra to do business or to live there can go there and live. And we Biafrans that are already in Nigeria doing our business, we can be able to stay. If we want to go, we go. Let Biafra go without war. As they are pushing arms and the army ammunition to southeast, south, if they start the war, other tribes will take that opportunity to say no. And the Fulani government of Nigeria will never have any person to follow them, and their ground will never hold water anymore. So for Nigeria to remain, for Nigeria not to integrate finally, everybody to go to his place, they should allow Biafra to go. Because Biafra have come out since 1967, showing that they are no more interested in the Nigerian nation. They should go. When they go, Nigerian government should negotiate with them for asset sharing and diplomatic relationship, how to restore it, so all of us can live together, all of us can sit interwoven, because we are still brothers and sisters no matter what happens. That's the only thing I come to say. Nigeria should mark my word. I'm not against Nigeria. Whenever I come here to speak, I'm not speaking against Nigeria, but I'm speaking that Nigeria will hear my voice, the whole world will hear my voice, and do the needful thing so that there be peace in this country. Peace matters, no matter who holds the power. Peace matters. Peace matters. Freedom matters. That's what I'm saying. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. Long live Republic of Biafra. I am the new Okokondem in this second Republic of Biafra, led by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and his government and his IPOB government of Nigeria. Omo Biafra, Biafran people, you people have started sleeping. See how your people are picking one after the other, killing one after the other. If you continue like this, you people will fail. But I pray we should not fail. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Thank you. 3 minutes. Respond to the ban.
No, please.
Okada.
No. I don't. Okay, the ban on Okada.
Yeah, in Lagos State.
Well, that's not the ban of Okada is not the problem in Lagos.
They say bandits, terrorists, they use Okada.
That's not true in Lagos.
470 guns were seized from
That
Okada.
is not true. Where did they?
You are not in the police force.
Where did they get their information from? Where did they analyze their information from? Then you are saying 480 guns was seized from Okada rider. Can they please tell us how did they get these guns? Who gave them this gun? Who purchased Okada? Who purchased the Okada that they are using? Are they not political? Are they not politicians that purchased those Okada for them? Why are they saying they got it? The issue on ground is that they are not addressing the issue. The people at the end of affair are not telling Nigeria the truth. They are playing hanky-panky. Hanky-panky in the sense that we know our problem. We know our problem. There is hunger in the land, and that hunger has aggravated to another thing. So a lot of people are annoyed. The government are not addressing issues. The Lagos State government are not addressing the issue as it's supposed to address the issue. Things are going beyond their control. Those people that are driving Okada, most of them lost their job. Most of them, the company closed down. Most of them, they are feeding with those Okada. That's their means of livelihood. During NSAS, during the lockdown, ask what did the government give to these people that are driving Okada. They never provided anything. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. Lagos State Governor, they are not giving him. He is not getting the right information. The right information is that there is hunger in Lagos. There is hunger in Lagos, and they are not tackling the issue the way they should tackle the issue. I'm quite surprised. Take statistic of graduates that are driving Okada. You will discover that 80% of them are the one driving Okada. The little one that are the Fulanis are the people that came from other states that are driving Okada in Lagos.
I met a bike man. He said almost 80% of people riding Okada are Hausas or are from the north.
Why?
Where did you get your statistics?
My statistic is this. Go and check. That look at these people riding Okada. You will discover that the Hausa Fulani are trying to. The population, the more they are coming, they are trying to override the so-called the people from other tribe. If you check the other people, they are driving this Korokwe, this small bus. Some of them graduated from those Okada. They graduated to this Napep from Napep. They are almost all of them bought this Korokwe at high purchase. And it's going to take them like 2 years to pay off. Because they have seen that the risk of driving Okada, the Lagos State government is really mounting pressure on them. And that's why I want to say that the Lagos State government should tell the Lagosians, the blueprints, tell us the transport system they want to run. Today they will come, they are banning Okada, they are bringing different vehicles. They should come out and tell us the true thing they want, how they want to run transportation in Lagos. They are not giving us the clear picture. That's my take about that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Felix. A wonderful one. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, viewers.
Well done, sir.
Well, I will not go without mention something about Okada, banning Okada. What people should know is that this is not the first time Okada is being banned in Lagos. Even that Baba that was talking that time when he wanted to give kudos to Fasola, well, that's on his own. But Fasola was the first person to ban Okada in Lagos State. He banned Okada. I don't doubt his performance infrastructurally, and I don't argue with him that Sanwo-Olu is not performing infrastructurally. But about banning Okada, it's not Sanwo-Olu that started it. And before they do whatever they want to do, they come on with one excuse or the other. Look for which some of their excuses may be genuine reason. But when you look at it from the other side, these people, what are they going to be hit? When you ban them, what are they going to be hit? But they are just using this to correct some things. When Fasola wanted to do his own, the reason he brought was that there were so many cases of Okada accident, and Gobi was full of bone infrastructure that it was too much. That was the reason Fasola brought then, and Okada was born. But how Okada was come back, I can't say. Now, Ambode has nothing to do with Okada or anything. No, it doesn't concern me. So when someone look on, why I will not totally close my eyes? The angle I will not totally close my eyes about this banning Okada is that don't be deceived. Aboki are using Okada to infiltrate Lagos State. I'm telling you, some people don't know. Too many Aboki. They will just stop at Kara there. They will carry trailer with Okada. And this Okada you are looking at is so useful in combat. Is so useful in combat to the extent that where motor cannot pass, Okada can pass there. And all of them, only portfolio ni Abilokia, if Ola Loni, TV Kini Kariaro, immediately there is problem. They don't carry the Okada. They don't run away. It's not easy to move this car inside the corner of the, but that Okada can maneuver. They can use it, so it's very, very dangerous weapon. And there are some information that I think maybe some people they don't know. I hear that those Aboki, they have infiltrated this Lagos State to the extent that some of them very young, 17, 18. Those ones that the only what they do here is about go, come. They don't know. Many of them they don't know where they are carrying you to. And they go post office, they go carry you where they write post no pin. They go say now you go on the border. They don't know anything. Some of them cannot speak either broken or English. They cannot speak it. So if problem started, I'm telling you. But if there is another way for our governor to tackle insecurity rather than banning Okada. But I'm telling you, Aboki, them plenty for Lagos where they ride Okada.
Are you not looking at the economic implication?
I'm looking. That's what I'm saying now. That if there is another means, but don't let us deceive ourselves. Aboki, the plenty where they ride Okada for Lagos, and if Wahala start, he go spell na room for us.
Okay, Fulani ready to leave for Nigeria's break?
No, leave them. They are just talking nonsense. Those Fulani, I have nothing to do with Fulani. What people I want to address and why I want to rejoice is this. When I hear that South Town Governor, they meet like 16 of them. 17. We have 2 absentee. We have 2 bastard as absentee.
Oyetola.
Sorry.
No, Oyetola.
Oyetola and this man, this Yeyema, your Usodimma, Supreme Court Governor, both of them, they were absent. We know the bastard one now. That one we want to be loyal. That our Oyetola, we want to be loyal to his paymaster in Lagos State. Leave me, I'm from Osun. Let me call him the name that he shoot him, that I want to call him. It's my father, it's my brother. Oyetola. So he refused to go there. He didn't attend. Why? What is the reason? Even Sanwo-Olu that is Pikin for Tinubu Lagos State, he attend. What be that one? Oyetola, I don't know why he didn't attend the team. I like how they do the meeting. That was the first time they were able to gather as a South, not Southwest, not Southeast. They were able to gather and they do meeting. I want to beg them that meeting should not stop there. They should continuously, either every 3 months or every 4 months, they should continuously meet and reason. Because I'm telling you, this Fulani, the reality on ground is different from what they are saying. They say they are ready for breakup, but look at what they are doing. We say we are ready for breakup. Our governor bring maybe restructuring. You are crying. Many of them have started crying that why we don't see that? Why we don't say they want restructuring? All of them, they are coming out. Many of them, they are coming out every day that I hear that they even come out. Before this Nigeria will break, they will fight war. That they will not let it break like that. And you come out and tell us that you're ready for breakup. How do you ready? If you're ready, you will come here and come and be grazing on our farmland. They are not ready. All this one they are talking is a newspaper talking. They are pretending. They are not ready. They want to talk over Nigeria. They are not ready. Do you hear that somebody like Farouk Lawan was telling others, oil in Bayelsa belong to Jigawa State, and you are saying you are ready to go, in as much as Nigeria remain one, and God has done Nigeria together. Well, since when Lord Lugard become God? Who made Lord Lugard God? That we say God joined Nigeria together. How? Where? When? Who is Lord Lugard? Is Lord Lugard God? That God joined Nigeria together. How? Haven't we see we are in some country like this? This is Nigeria. And if you move a step ahead like this, it's another country. It has happened. God don't join them together. You may be a neighbor, you may have a neighbor. God don't join you together. If you join together today, you can separate anytime. So then we say God join. I don't know when Lord Lugard become God. So I'm happy about the meeting of South Governor and their resolution. They should not let it die there. You know, when our Southwest Governor, when they were started meeting, that meeting give back to Amatekun, which to some extent is functioning. I know that this one also will bring out something. That banning on open grazing, it's something that must be done. Thank you very much.
Very much. Okay, lastly, we have Charles.
Once again, Mr. Charles. Good morning, viewers.
Okay, now looking at you're in Lagos State.
Yes.
You're in Lagos State. The ban on Okada. What is the economic implication?
My brother, when you're talking about banning Okada in Lagos State, like I always said, Nigeria is damaged and rooted from the taproot. For instance, you want to ban Okada and you want to do this as in all banning Okada, and you mentioned economy here. One, before you ban Okada, there must be some certain segment of impacts that you might have impacted on the life of people before you ban Okada people. Yes, we believe that most of these Okada riders, they are not Nigerians. Most of them are from Chad, all these Niger and Malians, you know. But coming down, in essence, as in just to use another man's problem as in another man's issues, as in to destroy another man's issues as a problem again, I think it's a very big issue and a problem. For instance, I'm a Nigerian. Some people are graduate, they don't have job. The only means they find is just to venture into that Okada riding. Now, I believe with the fact that maybe yes, these Okada people they are using them to perpetrate evil in the country, but that is not the rightful way, as in to remove them immediately like that. That must be, before you. It's just like I'm working and you said I should leave that particular place where I'm working. Definitely, you must have to find out what I will do before you remove me from there. Okada people, yes, most of these evil men, robbers are using them to do one or two things, but. My brother, believe me, before you do all those things, you must have to bring out a lasting solution. What would they be doing? Forget about the fact that because most Nigerians are also driving Okadas. So you cannot, because of most of them are from Chad, are from here, and at the end of the day, because we also have Igbo people that are driving Okadas. I have an Igbo man who is a master degree holder from Ogba here. He's an Okada rider, and he has been using it to feed his family. Assuming now you ban that Okada rider, what would they use? And there's no job, and believe me, armed robbers will escalate everywhere. Thank you.
Okay, now military invasion in the southeast. Military has invaded the southeast because of the insecurity in that area. Is that invasion going to stop the insecurity or is going to aggravate it?
My brother, there will be war. There will be war because you cannot, as long as they have invaded that east, you are prepared. The Nigerian soldiers are preparing. The Biafran soldiers are also the Biafrans. They are not prepared. What they are using is just to use brain and sentiments, as in to pursue everything. But you cannot tell me because you want to invade that country, as in a particular place in east, and you will tell me that the eastern people will just fold their arms and watch you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You cannot tell me that because you are arms and I will be looking at you just for you to come. Gone are those days that things happens like that. You came to east, you shoot everybody, you kill anybody you want, you kill them as the way you want like rams. And they keep quiet, they'll be looking at you. Not now. My brother, I am looking at this direction that before you know what is happening, there will be war in this country. And the best way to do this is to just to separate, just a separation. You go, I go, and then the war, as everybody will now stay on its own. You understand what I'm saying? Because you cannot tell me that you shifted a military man to my own house, and you expect me to fold my hands and watch him invite my social, what I may call my freedom of speech, my freedom of movement. I believe that's what is happening in the eastern part of the country. Just yesterday, I learned there was a war at Onitsha. And what is going on? The military men are trying to take over Onitsha, but the tanker driver said no. There was a very big war there. So you cannot tell me that because you are shifting the soldiers, the Nigerian soldiers to east, and you expect them to fold their arms and watch you. I cannot watch you take away what belongs to me. Gone are those days, my brother. So the best thing and the next thing, what I'm seeing in future is war, my brother.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I beg, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You, 2 minutes. Respond to Okada ban.
That one, well, I heard about it, but it's gonna bring out a lot of crisis on the ground because most of these Okada people, you see them, most of them are graduates. I'm telling you the gospel truth. But because of the hardship, the problem we are facing right now in the country, that is why you see these people some of them are master degree holders. One of my uncle, we are living together. He graduated in University of Enugu. Now he's one of the people that drives Okada in this Lagos because they don't have what it takes to take care of his family. So buying of Okada in Lagos is going to be a very dangerous thing in this country. I don't know which state is going to do that, whether Lagos State or I don't know, or whether the whole federation.
Lagos State is going
Lagos
next week.
It's going to be a serious problem. Mark it or leave it. This is not. They are not supposed to go into this thing. They have a lot of issues to focus on, to deal with. You talk about insecurity. I've been saying it every time without number. Look for other things and do. Leave all these things. All these things has no meaning, man. All these things you are just, you are converting a serious problem into the country where people will die, where blood will still flow on the land. It's not the right thing. For now, where Nigeria in a very serious self-imposed hardship, poverty, then you talk about riding of Okada. What do you want them to do? Before you know, these people will go door to door, you know, to call you. You wake up, they deal with you. Like day before yesterday, one man entered First Bank at this first gate just to withdraw money. Before you know, they surround the man. They bring out the gun. They attack the man, say, bring the money. If you don't bring the money, I'll shoot you. The man need to there and make sure withdraw money and give them and save his life. That's what is going to happen, my brother. No need to talk too much. Nigeria has a lot of things. Lagos State government, the governor, the commander is the chief security officer. He has a lot of things to do. Not all this thing has no meaning. It has no meaning.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that. We are moving to the end of bystanders. A big thank you to everyone that has spoken. Mr. Matthew, Mr. Lucky, Mr. Felix, and David is not here. Thanks to Mr. Sunday and the man behind the camera. He has been standing there for more than an hour. A big thank you to Mr. Femi behind the mic. I am Christian Chuku, and I'll also say that if you want to get me on my Facebook, Chuku Christian, CHUKW Christian. And a big thank you to Boss Flip TV, Biodu Kukuli. I was saying bye for now. See you Monday when we meet next time.